Hello everybody and welcome back to DRG. Today we are going to be playing with some overclocks that I haven't seen used in a long time. These overclocks are good in some cases and terrible in other cases, but there's just very clearly things that outshine these overclocks on both these weapons. And I'm talking about Electric Reload on GK and Trifork Volley on Bolt Shark. Both of these have other overclocks that just always get used whenever you use them, and I think these overclocks are good. In the case of Trifork Volley, I think it needs a buff because it's not really... There is no reason why the main creatures that you're using it on, which is Oppressors and Praetorians, should have resistance to this. Because it just nerfs Trifork Volley, and that's it. Like, why does a Praetorian have resistance against this whenever I could hyper-propellant it, kill it, and just deal with that? Because they're kind of the same, but they're not really. They're on different classes. If we want to talk about the same thing, then it's Embedded Detonators. Embedded Detonators doesn't have any resistances across the board. The only things that affect the internal damage of Embedded Detonators is the Warden buff, and the Stonehenge, the Error Henge that I haven't seen in fucking forever in Azure Wield, and then things that buff its damage is Mark for Death. Mark for Death does that. It buffs its damage by, 50%? And IFGs also buff its damage. Those are the four things in the game that affect the internal damage of Embedded Detonators. There is no reason why Trifork Volley gets a nerf against the main targets that you use it against, which is Pierce damage. Pierce damage is on Bolt Shark. It's also on a few other things, I believe. I'm not too sure what else it's on. All I know is that Bolt Shark is the main thing. So Praetorians have a 30% resistance to Pierce damage. Oppressors have 50% resistance to Pierce damage, which, if we take a look at Nishanka Bolt Shark, you'll see that it has damage, 89, and then radial damage, 60. Radial damage it's just damage. It does 60 damage across the board. Now, this 89 damage is what gets affected. So 50% of that is, well, it's going to be like 45. It'll probably be 44, to be honest. So that's a pretty big difference when hitting an Oppressor. And then you shock the Oppressor because it technically got buffed, because now Oppressors and Dreadnoughts can be buffed, or can be shocked, and, who cares? I don't think there should be resistance against Pierce damage because it only affects Trifork Volley, and Trifork Volley isn't a very good overclock because of that. It's just like, you could be running Firebolts or Cryobolts, and that would just be so much better. All of these other ones, like, the only one that will ever get any use out of the other ones is Specialist, because Specialist gives you more Pharaoh Bolts and Shock Bolts and whatever. Does it really matter? No, because these are the clear, outstanding winners because Pharaoh Bolts exists. And then Bodkin Bolts, it kind of gets nerfed because of the Pierce damage, but, like, if you're shooting a Praetorian, it's incidentally because it bounces into the Praetorian. And Bodkin Bolts has a bunch of other issues with it anyway. The best case scenario with Bodkin is Banshee module, and it can't even... Banshee module got nerfed, technically, because they fixed a bug to make it a actual fear instead of an unresistible fear. So what am I talking about here? So, in the game, when you throw a Gunner Shield, it will make creatures back up that have immunity to fear. And that's what it is. That's the unresistible fear I'm talking about. There is See You in Hell does an unresistible fear. There is Field Medic does an unresistible fear, and the Gunner Shield does an unresistible fear. This makes Bulk Detonators, Dreadnoughts, and Oppressors back up. It does not make the roly-polies that roll around back up, because they are physics objects at this point, and they don't care about anything besides hitting you and just rolling around and ignoring everything. So, that's a thing. Anyway, back to being on point. I think this needs a buff, and I think the buff that it needs is just getting rid of resistance to Pierce damage. Now, there's also weakness to Pierce damage, and I don't think it matters as well. Like, Mactera are usually 100% weak to Pierce, but your fucking Scout? You're gonna shoot them with your primary? The only reason to ever shoot a Mactera with Bolt Shark is if, for some godforsaken reason, you're running one of these 3 overclocks here, and that is the only reason to be shooting a Mactera. And at that point, with Trifork Volley, the only Mactera that I'm going to be shooting is going to be a Goo Bomber. And Goo Bombers have enough HP to probably not survive because they have a ×3 weakness. Most Mactera have a ×3 weakness, so it doesn't matter that they have 100% weakness to pierce damage. They're probably dead to Bolt Shark anyway. So that's my complaints about Ghost Ship games balancing based on adding a new damage type and proceeding to nerf it against the most likely targets Trifork Volley is going to be using. Anyway, another thing about this video is that it's a cursed video. I've already done this video, and I said there are some things that I don't think it was a very good video, so I'm redoing it. I also failed it twice. Well, no. I failed it once, and then redid it. We're going to be seeing the redo that was in Salt Pits, I think. So we're going to be seeing the redo at the end of this video, because I think that was a great opening mission, and shows off how inept I am at Scout. And we're also going to be doing a very short mission here, because I changed my build a little bit, because I added the Pharaoh Canister, because IFGs are good, but I don't think this is what... or I don't think IFGs is what this build needs. So, we're going to be going into a very short mission to show off this build, and we're probably going to be running away from bugs a lot. Alright, we're Scout, we don't have any Swarm Clear, technically, because this is technically a single target weapon, even though that you could just fire it into the crowd and kill the bugs that way. It's a single target weapon in the fact that if I use it for crowds, the crowd is still alive for an additional 6 seconds, and in the heat of moment, 6 seconds is a long time. In any case, I don't have a mission that we're going into, and I forgot to put MCR on, so I'm gonna have to restart the game anyway. So I'll see you then! Alright, so I have the short mission... Alright, so I have the short mission select... What am I doing? Mission? Mission. Alright, so I have the short mission. Alright, so I have the short mission selected. I don't know why I'm fumbling short mission. Short mission. I'm just connecting them together in my mouth hole, dude. It's not very good. Anyway, I have the short mission selected, and this is what we'll be going... What am I fucking talking about? Alright, so I have the mission selected, and there is going to be a few clips from the scrapped mission, because if we don't get it... Alright, so we're going to be doing a very short mining mission. There is going to maybe be some clips in this video of the scrapped Glacial Strata mission, because we played a... What is it? The comms relay, and I want to show off the comms relay and have my thoughts about it in the video, because I don't know if we're going to be getting a comms relay in this one. So, let's just see. It is really hot in here, because I turned off my fans, because it makes a background noise, and I don't like the background noise. Anytime I hear the fan, or, like, this... What the fuck? We killed a menace. Anytime I hear background objects, I thought I was engineer for a second. Is this a tutorial mission? No, this is absolutely... Ooh, get Triforked, idiot. Okay, Trifork... Oh, we don't have Bosco. That'll be fine, right? It'll just be fine. Don't worry, we don't have Bosco. I don't need that Nitra because I can't get that Nitra. I mean, I possibly could. And then land on ground, take 25% of your HP in damage, and then stick yourself in there. There you go. You did it. So I don't have Bosco because I was getting a thumbnail, or no, I was getting a thumbnail. I needed myself to be in, what is it? I needed myself to be in the medical wear, and the easiest way to do that... Why is there bolts there? Okay. The easiest way to do it was just disable Bosco, and anytime I disable Bosco, I completely forget. I forget that terminal even exists. And yes, I play solo a lot because I'm a freaking YouTuber, and my content is based around me being solo. Or at least, you know, potentially. So this is going to be hell. Just very clearly, it's just going to be hell. So what have I been doing recently? Well, I have been dying because my shoulders have been hurting, and also my throat is very sore at the moment because one of the reasons why the previous take was scrapped is I breathed in like and that is a wave. I breathed in like that, and immediately something like a fly or some sort of creature or just thing proceeded to be like, yeah, I can be in that man's esophagus. Absolutely. Don't take that one out of context. And I died. I just started coughing. It was not a great time. Oh, good. I got hit by that. Here, you can have that one as well, because you're probably going to die to that. I don't know if the electric reload shock and the taser bolt shock stack together, because that's... Electric is a weird status effect that I don't know how it works. I think it just reprocs itself, and that's the only thing that I... Oh my god. Okay, well, thank you for hitting me. Molly, could you get your fat ass... Okay, that just... I hate... Okay. I hate magnetic bolts, because magnetic bolts will just go for whatever is closer. I have Berserker. I can just Berserk this wave, huh? Does that really matter? Probably not. Also, there's bugs behind me. That's not very good. Don't worry, I can take 2 shots out of my very limited ammo supply to kill a Praetorian because it is required for me, even though that most likely embedded detonators does like 880 damage with a full mag. That is a... You know what? Just take that. How did I get hit? What hit me? I don't know what hit me, but it kind of doesn't matter. Luckily, Pharaoh is, like, super fucking busted, dude. Take that. What the fuck is going on in here? Okay. Okay. Listen, this is dumb. Don't ever do what I just did. Oh, that's a slasher. Oh, this is a hellhole. Okay, I understand. Where am I going? There's a fucking dude? Oh, I'm just dead. Don't kill me. Thank you. This is really bad. Yeah, this is really bad. You can have one of these. So, what's really bad in here? Well, the fact that I need to go get some red... Christ. Why are you there? What the fuck? The menace spawned right in front of me, dude. What the fuck is going on? Dude, this is a hellhole. Why is this the longest tunnel that has ever been existed? Jesus, dude. Okay, thank God for some red sugar. Alright. If we had Bosco, how would I be feeling right now? I would be feeling probably pretty good about my predicament, because, you know, I would have a revive. I don't think I hit that web spitter. Okay, now we're actually in a... Just grab me, dude. There you go. Get me down here. There is a Brood Nexus? With fucking... Oh my god. Yeah, that's probably for the best. What issues do we have today? I think we have... Yeah, get that septic spreader. I don't want to see that idiot ever again. Why do you exist in this fucking temporal world, dude? Have we killed the... Thank you. Have we killed whatever the hell is after me right now? Okay, so we're just gonna, like, be redoing this video again. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. Dodge the menace? Okay, we're fine. Because, there is some problems. Maybe I should use a pharaoh, huh? Like, I could be using a pharaoh, but I also could not be using a pharaoh and, like, live, maybe? Saving some resources is better than my survival, okay? Also, I think we're, like, completely fine. Maybe? Okay. Get wrecked, you? Okay, we need to take some damage. That was the wrong one. We don't have any fucking things left! Oh my god. Just pharaoh him. Just fucking... We don't have a resupply. That isn't great. We don't have damage. Okay, there's some... He's dead. We don't need to worry about him. He's dead. Don't worry about him. He's fine. We don't have immediate damage anymore. We just have staying damage, which isn't the greatest place to be. But hey, they're pharaohed. So now we don't need to worry about that, right? I don't know how I dodged that. We're also almost out of actual ammo, which isn't great. Did another wave just spawn? Maybe. How am I still alive? There is no reason I should still be alive. Dude, can you stop bouncing me? Alright. This is like the mission that we're going to be seeing, where it's just immediate hell, and that's about it. Can I get some nitra? Thank you. Dude, if I had a Bosco, it would be just be like, I get the nitra for free. Okay, well... every one of these roly-polies needs to die. So that I can actually live. Oh my god, why is there so many Praetorians? This is... not gonna lie, a little bit of hell. Just a tiny bit of hell. Wait, the MCR. MCR made the flare gun good. Get fucked. Yeah, dude. Get on fire. We're fucking pogging. Yeah. I don't think that solved anything. I need a resupply, like, real fucking quick. Okay, hopefully Molly's faster than the bugs because of Speedster, Speedster, Speedster. Oh, I'm just not... She is not faster than the bugs. And I don't have any pharaohs. Oh, that's a wave. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god. Get me out of here. Hey, could the menaces, like... You can have that. Where's the... I think he's revealed, right? Okay. Is he revealed? There's... He hit me and I died? How much HP did I have? Okay. Well, that's that try. Hey, you know what we're going for? A quick first mission. You know what happened? We died. Yeah, it's almost like I'm bad at the game. God, this video is just going to be an hour long, isn't it? That's hilarious. Alright, so we actually have Bosco this time, which means we have some additional firepower. Hi, why are you there? Are you resistant to electric while you are... I'll never know. Because Bosco is the MVP whenever it comes to killing these creatures. I think, yeah, they absolutely are resistant to electricity while rolling, because he's just going to take a lot of damage while... I don't think I kill one of these whenever I reload. Okay, well, get the fuck out of here. So what has been going on in my life recently? Well, I have started to drink more soda, which is not very good. But it's just, I've been drinking so much water recently that anytime I have a single soda, I'm just like, this is the nectar of the gods. Or a Gatorade, which there's some behind me. This is like the nectar of the gods, dude. It's so good. And don't get me wrong, some nice water, which, you know, cheers to that. Delicious water. I just hit, like, a bunch of glasses that are on my table. Cheers to the water. Is one of the most delicious drinks I could ever have, but I'm an American, which means I'm addicted to sugar, and the most common addiction in the world is sugar, and then second is caffeine. Why is there so many... Why do you have to give me swarmers every single time? Reset the counter. I guess I could take weak point on this to make it so that I can kill things faster. Okay, yeah. Well, you're all fucking dead. So congratulations on that one. Why is there so many? Hello? Anyway, I've been drinking a lot of soda, and we have a out of the way because we don't have a pantry. We have a plastic shelf that functions as our pantry. So behind it, or next to the door to the outside, because it's in the kitchen, is a drinks holder, because, you know, we got that or whatever. It was free from my mother, so it exists in my house now. And we put some drinks that we never touch, or at least I put some drinks that I never touch onto it. And that's where my drinks are. And it's been, I don't know, probably 7 months since I last touched one of my sodas. And, you know, the ginger ale from Aldi's is entirely okay. At the moment, it was like a nectar from the gods, dude. It was pretty good. So, I drank 2 of them. I think I drank 3 of them. I think there was 3 of them that were in that little holder, and then the rest were Dr. Pepper Black Cherry. It was sugar-free, so I don't like it. It was a gift from a coworker, because he didn't like it either. I don't like sugar-free things, mostly because they taste a bit off. They taste a little bit bitter. They're not very good. I would rather have full sugar. Maybe that's my, oh my god. Maybe that's my, you know, sugar addiction talking, but it doesn't really matter. So I polished off 3 of them over the course of a few days, and by a few days I mean I drank 2, and then had an additional 2 more. So I had 4, actually. You know what? Never mind. And then I reached down, because it's a tiered system there, and I was wanting another one. I drank all the sodas that I wanted off the top shelf, and now I wanted some from the middle shelf. It ignited them in an AoE? Dude, that's high. Yeah, we're down here now, I guess. I think that's just hell. That's a bad decision. How am I alive? I'll never know. Kill him. Toss that down. What the fuck just happened there? I don't know. I don't think I will ever know what just happened there. I am looking for red sugar now. So, I reached into the middle shelf to grab something, and I feel something fuzzy? Like, why is it fuzzy? Nothing like that should be fuzzy. And I look in, and it's a fucking fully grown goddamn potato. It is like, where's the fucking soil? Where's the sun, dude? And it's reaching out, and it's like, it's the most horrible contraption that you could ever think of. Like, why the fuck is it there? It was not a pleasant experience. Anyway, that potato is still there, because it's kind of funny that it's there. I have no idea whenever it got there. We bought potatoes probably, like, I don't know, 2 months ago. So at minimum, it's there 2 months, and I need to throw it away. It's still there, because I touched it, looked at it, said, that's kind of funny, and put it back down. Because, you know, it takes a lot of effort to remove... Okay, maybe... You know what? I'm just gonna go remove it. I'll be right back. I'm probably the only one that has ever touched that drink container besides my mother in, like, 8 months. So I assume I did it. I accidentally like picked up the potato bag, and one of them just slipped out and rolled in there, and proceeded to, where's my fucking soil? And it grew there. So anyway, the potato is now in the garbage because I have convinced myself to throw it away because I'm like, okay, that's kind of sad that you just let a potato. By the way, potatoes are absolutely delicious. They're one of my favorite roots. I think they're roots, yeah. They're not vegetables. They're definitely roots because they're mostly carbohydrates. I would say potato, my favorite carbohydrate. That is the wrong one to shoot. Thank you. Thank you. Probably my favorite carbohydrate. I don't know. There's so many ways to cook it. Like, do I love some tasty, tasty fucking fries, dude? Fries, absolutely delicious. What is your favorite fry, huh? Mine, I like the potato, so mostly it's going to be potato wedges, alright? There is a reason to be made for stick pencil fries, I think was what they're called. They're the really thin ones that you get at McDonald's. Those are pretty good because usually they're salted to hell and back. Absolutely love them. I love the salt. Alright? The best fries from restaurants that you can, well, fast food joints that you could probably get is around here where I live is a Brahms. And, you know, if you want to really talk about it, Brahms is I think it's exclusive to the Midwest. I'm not entirely sure where Brahms resides besides, you know, where I live. So we have a Brahms. Dude, those are the best fries in town. Usually when you get them, they're entirely fresh and they're freshly salted. They're delicious. And then you have some from McDonald's or whatever, and, like, it's a fucking shit show whenever you have them. And by a shit show, I mean it's entirely, chance that you're gonna get good fries or you're gonna get bad fries. I heard somebody, I think it was I watch a lot of Siege content, and one of them is Varsity Gaming. I just watched a lot of Varsity Gaming, and Varsity Gaming has some absolutely terrible takes, but one of his most terrible takes was, the worst fries is waffle fries. What are you talking about? The worst fry is cold-ass fries, not waffle fries. If you get cold-ass fries, absolutely those are gonna be the worst. And maybe this is, like, my bias talking about, okay, well, you know what? Here you go. We are using taser bolts the way that they were intended. I wish taser bolts came with a reload speed, upgrade. That would make taser bolts, like, a lot better. Alright, there's another terrible take for you. Okay, that is not a wave, actually. I'm not gonna spend any real ammo on this. Like, what? That's just too much potato? What are you talking about, dude? Potatoes are delicious. What's the best way to eat a potato? This one, I have to think about a little bit. What is the best way to have a potato? I think, I don't know, man. Potatoes are just delicious in every single way that I think every single way that you could have a potato is going to be great. Alright? The only bad potato is a cold-ass potato that's like, you know, you ate it a while ago and then you're reheating it and the middle part is just entirely uncooked. That would be the worst that it could possibly be. Taser bolts being exceptionally good at the job. Look at that shit. That's our wave clear. Taser bolts. Thank you. Thank you, taser bolts, for being kind of good. You like reheated it and then the middle of it is cold and you're just that's not very good. Because potatoes just reheat exceedingly well, especially if you bake them and then, you know, I used my berserk. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to be eating good tonight, dude. Eating some bug juice. Maybe some potato juice, huh? That's a Haluli hoarder. Taser bolt? Is that gonna work? I don't know. Where is it going? Hello? Wait, hold up. We have the best thing. There you go. It's dead. Get wrecked. They don't have any resistance to pierce damage, so they just take a billion damage. Oh, wonderful. More Macteras. Whatever shall I do? That's fucking awful, alright? And then people are gonna say, oh, you need to go to, like, Lottaburger, or... Lottaburger? What the fuck is the place in California? I think it's called Five Guys or something? I don't know. All that I know is that you need to get some help if you think I'm going to fucking California or wherever to eat some fries, dude. I don't want to leave my state, alright? My state is perfectly fine, and I love it, and by love it, I mean it has some issues, and, you know, they're my issues to have, but otherwise, it's completely fine. Is all these Macteras okay? Dude, this is so much easier than the last Mactera swarm that we had. It's almost like I have room to dodge the Macteras. Why? You got stunned, that's why. I was like, why didn't you shoot at me, dude? He got stunned. Alright, well, this wave's basically done. Mactera swarms are just not... They're something burgers, but they're, like, nothing burgers at the same time. Because it's fairly easy to know what you're doing to dodge everything, because you just need to go forward and diagonal, and then you pretty much dodge everything that could ever be a part of a Mactera swarm. Now, the problem is when they start surrounding you like this, you know what, just have a bunch of those. I don't know what that hit, because I didn't actually see what that hit. Do you guys prefer tots over fries? Because, in my mind, tots and fries are kind of on the same... And then there's onion rings as well. Don't forget about the onion ring, alright? That's also a side. So, in my mind, a hot, like, tot, fry, and onion ring are all on the same level of I love it, because they're all sides, and at any point in time, I will pick whichever one I fancy. I think a good onion ring, a, like, perfectly made onion ring, can be better than fries and tots. But tots, like a perfectly made fry and a perfectly made tot, they're on the same level, dude. They're crisp, like, the tot has more crispiness, and maybe it's as salty, but there's just something about eating the freaking potato is just good. The crinkle fries? What are some fries that get some good... I think it's, like, beer-battered fries, or just, like, battered fries in general that have that good level of crispiness as well. Those things are delicious as well. I tried making my own fries a while back, and you rub them in olive oil or whatever the hell, and you cut them into steak fries, and then you cook them at like 400 in the oven. No, this is not the actual recipe. This is just my brain trying to remember it, and I could never get those fries crispy like I wanted. I could cook them for, you know, an hour, and they would just never be crispy. I think I just put too much olive oil on them, or, you know, vegetable oil or whatever the hell you want. I think I just used too much of that. And now, if I really wanted to make fries, I would just throw them in the air fryer. Alright, air fryer, get some crisper. I don't even need to throw olive oil on them. It's The rare mushroom! Look at that! The rare! This is a rare mushroom. It shows up very rarely. The rare mushroom. I don't know what else to say, alright? You don't say mushroom whenever looking at it, so it's a nothing burger. How do you even make... I mean, I was about to ask, how do you even make onion rings? It's fucking... It's just batter, and then you dip an onion, like an onion ring in it, and then there you go, that's it. What would make the best onion batter? Or onion ring batter? I would assume, like, the easiest method is just some pancake batter. Well, quote-unquote pancake batter. It's just going to be, what is it, Biscoff? I don't remember what that's called. I need to look that up, probably. That's a wave. Hey, that's a wave with three Praetorians. With 4 Praetorians. What the fuck is this wave? Hello? Alright, get shocked, and then take 2 of these. Notice how it didn't take any damage, because it's a Praetorian. The thing that you don't want to be shooting. Could you... Osco, could you just... Thank you. I think that froze one of them? Yeah, it did. Okay, I did kill one. I was like, I didn't kill the frozen Praetorian? You gotta be kidding me, right? No, I definitely did. It's called In-N-Out. That's what it is. That people always say, "Oh, this is the greatest burger of all time." It's In-N-Out, and like I, if I ever go to California, I'll probably have some, but that's not on the list of places to go. The place to go, like 100% at the top of my bucket list, is going to be seeing Aurora Borealis, located entirely in your kitchen. At this, excuse me, at this time, in this hemisphere, okay. Listen, I've already butchered that joke to hell and back, but it's one of my favorite skits from The Simpsons, because, you know, I'm a person who doesn't watch The Simpsons, so I always see the memes about it, and that's... Where am I going? I am going up there. So, I always see the memes about it, and that's it. It's my favorite skit because of that. Yeah, going to see the Aurora Borealis is one of my top 10 bucket list things, and most likely it's going to be in... what is the place? Alaska, that's what it is. It's most likely going to be in Alaska, because that's still within the U.S. boundaries, and I do not... Well, I should probably get a passport, because passports are very nice to have whenever it comes to any form of identification, because they solve literally all of it. There's a warden? There's a warden in... What the fuck is this? Warden! Okay. Magnetic, whatever the hell it is, being one of the worst mods and greatest mods of all time. It's... I wish it was more consistent, dude. I don't know if I made that joke in the last one of, it's more like... I wish it was a college bro that said, "Oh yeah, I'll do that for you. You want to hit the warden? Your cursor's on the warden? Yeah, brother. Peace. Let's do it." Alright, so that is the end of this mission. There's going to be some clips, maybe a full mission after this. I hope you guys enjoy that part of it. It's more hectic and more, a lot more hell than this one, because this one was fairly easy. It's vanilla in MCR, which means it's just... The vanilla missions are just going to be easier than normal missions. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. I hope to see you again on the next time. On the next time? That's not how you say that, but okay. Fucking... What is this place that we just dropped into? Like, this is immediately hell. Okay, there's also... Why is there an ebonite? What's going on? What the fuck's going on? Okay, this is... Get me out of here territory? Don't worry, it's fine. Everything will be fine. Don't reload it in that way. It's... I think I'm in hell. I just think I'm in hell. Why was there an ebonite, dude? Why is there ebonites? What the fuck's going on? Why is there... Oh my god, it's a brood nexus. The brood nexus is spawning ebonite grunts, or ebonite praetorians of all fucking things. Oh my god. Get me out of here. Just get me out of here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to live. I want to be free. What the fuck is going on? I want to be free. Hi. Do you want to, okay. Well, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Kill that guy. Kill this guy. Dodge that. Go forward. Actually, he got stunned. He's dead. Wonderful. This is MCR, everybody. MCR is a great thing where everybody should play MCR. Oh, I know why we have them. Pick fights with Ebonite Praetorians. That's why we have it. It wasn't the fucking Brood Nexus. It was our secondary objective. Oh. What a time it is. Oh, good. We have a... That is something that you never want to see as Stingtail. Where's that Stingtail, please? There he is. Get him out of here. Alright, he's been slowed, because I definitely have hit him. And now he is probably dead. He is absolutely not dead in the slightest. After that, he is definitely dead. Just get me down this hole. I don't want to be anywhere near anything that is happening over there. Oh my god, the fucking things are coming towards me. Why are you here? I'll forever regret not getting the fucking beer. Absolutely regrettable decision. Oh my god. Dude, get me out of I don't have... I have Berserker! Oh, there's a Brood Nexus near me? What is that? I don't remember what that is. I think that is a Brood Nexus. Oh... How do you go from a mission where you go down twice in a row to a mission where it's actually hell? Just there is no winning with this game. I don't want to be here. I, in fact, want to be grabbed by that. I want to be embraced by the warm hug that is that bug that's coming to me. Enjoy that one. Okay, you know what? Toss that. Switch to your Bolt Shark. And then do that. There you go. You've done it. You've absolutely done it. Get that fucking Swarmer out of here. Why is there a... I don't know what that is. Why is there a... There's a fucking brood spawn... Here's a brood spawn menace. Ah, why are you here? Luckily, I have armor breaks, so you just die immediately. Where's the brood nexuses that are making these enemies, dude? I want their number because it's awful. All right. Okay, I found a brood nexus. I found one of them. It is now gone from my recollection. Okay. Hopefully that's the one that's spawning menaces. If it isn't, then we're kind of fucked. I don't want to be here. There's so many bugs, dude. I am in, like, purgatory forever. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's happening. There is bugs everywhere. There's, like, brood nexus spawns happening. There's like... The walls are moving, dude, and I don't think I should be a part of this. Ah! Just do it! Just fucking berserk all of them! Kill all of them, dude! Kill everybody! I want out, dude! I want out! Why is he full HP? Why is what the fuck is this septic spreader doing? Why are you so fast? What the fuck's going on with your HP? With your speed, dude? Oh my god. Okay, we are back where we left off last time. The mission has been great so far. 10 out of 10, no problems. Don't have anything to say about it. So, let's get into... the Spiraling Drill-Evator. Spiraling Drill-Evator is a mod that I showed off a few episodes ago, and I highly suggest that you all pick it up if you have modded gameplay. If you don't have modded gameplay, I still suggest you pick it up and play with it every once in a while, but it's definitely going to be slightly different, because you're going to get less people just playing your game now. Is that really that big of a That guy hit me? I'm moving. Oh? No. Why do we have to hit compacted granite now of all times? I don't know. That's a fucking dead grunt. Don't worry about it. Okay. Listen, man. I understand that you guys like living, but I don't like you guys living with all of that, alright? I need to get back to this thing. Okay. We're going to toss a shield, or not a shield, an IFG right there, and we're going to get back to this. Why do you have to hit compacted granite as soon as I get there, huh? You could be, you know... I don't want to be there. I don't want to be... Who cares? Don't worry about it. It's fine. I didn't realize that the flares, whenever I hit a bug, will light it on fire. That is definitely a MCR change, and a good MCR change at that. There is... quite a significant number of bugs, and unfortunately, I only have so much ammo to give people. Maybe if I just stay on this, they can't hurt me? I mean, it's a time. Can they hurt me? We will see. Does this make the game easier? Potentially, the drill elevator is moving faster. I'm just not going to shoot the bugs and see how they feel. They seem to be freaking out a little bit. Okay, well, they've made it to me. They have simply made it to me. Alright, so what I've understood about this is I need to slow down the bugs so that I don't get bit. That's not good. That is exceedingly not good. I don't have a... Okay, we're going to maintain the entirety of this drill elevator real quick. And then we're going to go grab a resupply and hope that it just hits... I have regretted my decisions ever since I stepped off the drill elevator. Hello, everybody. Yep, I understand. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Hey, we're at the geode. We don't need to worry about it. What the... How far down am I from the resupply pod? Apparently really fucking far down. That's scary to think about.